saw strange lights in the sky the night, and a huge crash was heard shortly afterwards.
Engineers at the farm found the turbine mangled and missing one of its huge 65-foot blades the next morning. UFO experts say this could be one of the most significant supernatural incidents for years. Sue Saville on the mystery accident baffling locals.
Was it a bird? Was it a plane? What could have caused the damage to the huge wind turbine structure at Conisholme near Louth in Lincolnshire, ripping off one arm and mangling another? It's not been especially windy lately, and there have been no reports of low-flying aircraft. Was it a UFO? A local farming couple saw something strange.
I just suddenly saw this light appear in front of us, and it just seemed to whiz sort of across the sky towards the wind turbines. I said, there was 2 or 3 of us in the car, and I just said to the other 2, what was that?
I did catch a glimpse of it, but I mean, I didn't think of pulling up, which I should have done, and studied it a bit nearer, you know, to see if it did crash into the wind turbine.
It's not the only recent report of a possible UFO. These bright lights were seen over Fife in Scotland at the weekend, filmed by a viewer. He reported seeing 3 separate orangey balls in the sky, which other people also claim to have seen. There's long been a fascination with possible sightings of UFOs. This object, apparently fallen from the sky in 1967, caused a stir, but turned out to be a hoax. Who knows this time? The owners of the wind farm in Louth, Ecotricity, say they're investigating what caused the damage to the turbine. No clear explanation has yet been found. Sue Saville, ITV News.
In this part of Lincolnshire, the skyline is dotted with huge wind turbines, but today one of them isn't turning. People who live nearby say that it was hit by a UFO. Residents remember being woken in the early hours of Sunday morning by a huge crash. When the sun came up, one of the turbines was bent and broken. That came after several witnesses reported glowing spheres in the sky earlier the same night.
I just suddenly saw this light appear in front of us, and it just seemed to whiz sort of across the sky towards the wind turbines. I said, there was 2 or 3 of us in the car, and I just said to the other 2, what was that?
The huge structures are built to withstand extreme conditions. Locals believe something collided with this one that its makers weren't prepared for. Indeed, the company which owns the turbines, Ecotricity, hasn't yet been able to work out what caused the damage. Here's Dale Vincent, the founder of the company.
While people were there on Sunday, we had the manufacturer's team there the next day, and they've been crawling all over it and the turbine, looking at the damaged parts, and we've shipped some parts off for some forensic testing to determine better, if we can, what the probable cause was. At the moment we're left with no kind of firm flavour as to what had happened.
One suggestion is that ice caused one of the blades to snap off, but despite searches of the area, that 3rd blade is nowhere to be seen. And with official channels baffled, locals are drawing their own conclusions about what caused the mystery turbine mangling.